Hey, what's up? So I've made a few videos now, and I thought maybe it was time that I actually introduced myself. I realize it's something I've not really done. So, hey, hello. My name is Joshua, for starters. I am a man, pronouns he, him, and Mr. Snook. You call me those things. Let's see, I am a jack of all trades, kind of construction worker. I've worked a lot of jobs before I got into philosophy and spirituality. Before that I was into conspiracy theories, but it didn't go anywhere and it didn't add up. It didn't make sense for me, and I had a number of awakenings over the course of my life. Certainly when I was younger, when I started, listening to my own music for what it's worth. I've always been into hip hop and dance music, but then with Rage Against the Machine and Immortal Techniques, started seeing that there was something else going on other than what I thought was happening, and it kind of opened my mind to some things. And I don't even know with that, but then eventually I remember watching the video Zeitgeist, and I was really into DVDs and stuff like that. I was a guy that would give them to people and stuff like that, burning DVDs, and I don't know, that was a part of it for me. But then when it didn't add up and make sense, and it was kind of happening around 2012, and I drove my car to Mexico City, to Teotihuacan, and then nothing happened. And well, something did happen. I got robbed on the day of the solstice, and I felt like I was robbed, because I don't know, I guess I wanted something to happen. We all wanted this big shift, or some kind of an event. And anyways, it's not like that, but I was upset. I drove home immediately. Things changed for me in life too, with work and relationships. A marriage came to an end, and what did I do? I had because this path of learning took me, and somebody asked me to teach them, and I said I can't. And I was running a business. I was the kombucha man. It was something that I was interested in, I thought was good for a period of time, and I had a business around kombucha. And I realized that if I could sell people kombucha, I could slang a book about spirituality. So I was maybe I could do that. So I spent about 10 years writing a book about spirituality. I traveled the world. I participated in events, teachings, ceremonies, things, anything to broaden my horizon, to give me deeper understanding. I've done schooling, I've learned things, I've read things, I've been a part of things to evolve who I am and what I'm about. And then only about a year ago, I decided to put that on the back burner because this whole YouTube thing is 2022, and it's like, it makes sense in this day and age, and so does the book. But it's like, I made a choice again, just like with the kombucha business. It's like, no, this makes more sense right now, and I will finish my book. I mean, I put 10 years into it, but I'm doing this now because it was such a process learning to write and when to stop, because I just have revelations every day, and it's like, you can't just keep adding or else it'll never end. So just understanding that, but then what do you do? Because it's like, I keep realizing things, I don't take credit. I will say that. I simply tap in. I give credit where credit is due. I would say I pick up on certain frequencies, and I just, I tap into something and I pick up on stuff, and it's just never ending. And so it's like, okay, what do I do with that? I can't just keep making notes, and I can't keep transcribing notes that it's like, it just becomes voluminous, and it's like, what do I do with it? And so the answer is now YouTube. It is an outlet for me to share these things that I find interesting, and they're always very complex. I mean, if it was basic stuff, it wouldn't interest me. I like things. I have a knack for explaining things that are richly complex, that are above some people's, general ways of thinking and whatnot. Like when people are talking about things, what they're saying, I am looking way beyond words and, examining ego and childhood and things like that, because it's just what fascinates me, because I've spent so much time studying these things. And it's like, I'm not saying that there's anything special about me, or that I'm, different or better in any way, but I have cultivated myself into an individual who has enough sensitivity or receptivity, has the capacity to be insightful in certain ways that allows me to perceive certain things. I'm receptive. I'm able to pick up on nuance, like subtle things, very minute changes. I mean, I'm not saying that there's anything special about me, but I don't know. And this is a part of who I am and my dilemma in life. I can't really do anything else because of what I've become. I would never be able to take a normal job. I kind of have to do this. I can't just live my own life for myself, because I could never live with myself knowing that I have been given something to share, that I can be of service to others, that I could possibly make a difference in this world, that I could maybe tap into some kind of a frequency which could in some way help others to understand things which are not complicated but complex, that are different. And it's just man, I wanted just I wish I had help. But right now, I just, I do what I'm doing, and I've never been happier. I've never been more in alignment and more centered and grounded, and have practices that keep me there with meditation and yoga and calisthenics and running, and with writing and things that I do. It means everything, and it to me, and it makes all the world of a difference. Oh, sometimes I feel like such a mess of a person, as organized as I am. I am a neat freak, a clean freak. I am super organized. I'm all about planning everything ahead, doing things way in advance to create a void in front of me so that I can flow effortlessly into it, because it makes sense. It's just logical. And I don't like talking about myself, but I'm very careful about the word I. I don't like to use the word I. For a variety of reasons, but I am trying to just share and open up and be transparent about who I am, and kind of where I come from, and what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it, and where I'm going with it. I certainly do have a plan for this all, and there is a place in particular that I'm looking to take it. Right now I am taking it step by step, day by day. I do what I can with the hours that I have, that I'm given, and I am looking forward to being a better transmitter, receiver of information, and a better person. That shadow work, it never stops. And that's good. But I don't know. It's a little bit about who I am anyways. It's a funny thing to say who you are. I'm not a big fan of labels, to say I'm a this or I'm a that, because it's like you are until you're not. And it's like, fundamentally, just to say it, it's like you are a soul fundamentally, without gender, without identity, without, physical body. This is a part of the experience, but it's like not, fundamental. Yeah, anyway, so it's like, it's a thing about identity, and then there's labels, and then there's I'm not big on compliments, because, if somebody says something, then you have to wear that, or no, it's like if somebody compliments you, and you take it, and you receive it, it's by the same token you become susceptible to criticism, if you say, oh, thank you, and then, or oh, me, and it's just like, oh man. I don't mean to be a mess, but I am, but I'm not. And I am proud of who I am. And I'm not afraid of doing this. I tell you, I was for a very long time. I used to get a lot of anxiety about, it's like, what are you doing with your life and who do you think you are? You've got to be kidding me. But this whole YouTube thing really helped me to overcome that, to get past a deep-seated fear that was actually, in many ways, influencing a lot of, if not all of my life, this thing that is like back there that you don't see, you don't realize, but it's there and it has an impact on everything, of course. And so, yeah, I want to stop this right now. I've had enough to say and share for the moment. But yeah, I just wanted to introduce myself. So, my name is Joshua.